In which of the following is the oxidation number of nitrogen 0? In which of the following is the oxidation number of nitrogen 0? How do we solve the question? How do we know which of the compound or which of the molecule the oxidation number of nitrogen 0? So let's start from the first one. Ammonia. Ammonia is NH3. If ammonia is NH3, we know that the oxidation number of hydrogen is always +1. So if it is +1, then don't forget your rules for calculating oxidation number, that a molecule without a charge has oxidation number of 0. Any molecule without any charge has oxidation number of 0. So that means that sum of oxidation number of this ammonia here is equals to 0. So if it is equals to 0, then we can now say that N plus oxidation number of hydrogen is +1. So +1 times 3. So this will give you N plus 3. Everything is equals to 0. So if it's equals to 0, then N will be equals to -3. So that is the oxidation number of nitrogen ammonia. Then it is not the answer to our question. So the next one, nitrogen 4 oxide, that is NO2. So we know that the sum of the oxidation number of any molecule which is on charge is equals to 0. That's the first thing you need to know first. So everything is equals to what? 0. Then oxidation number of oxygen is always -2. It's always -2, except in peroxide, which is always -1. So if it is -2, then this is 2 times -2. So if you do this, you are going to have N -4, which is equals to 0. So N will be equals to what? +4. So the number of nitrogen here is 4. Is +4. Now for nitrogen molecule. Nitrogen molecule is N2. If nitrogen molecule is N2, then it has already been said that any element or molecule which is on charge has a number of 0. So this is equals to 0. So without looking no further, this is our answer. But let's just check for others. So this is our answer, because the number of this is equal to 0. Then for sodium trioxonitrate 5. Sodium trioxonitrate 5. So what is the number of nitrogen here? So for oxygen, we know that oxygen is always what? -2. So -2 times 3 plus, you don't know nitrogen, then sodium is always +1. Sodium is +1. So when we do this, you're going to have +1 plus nitrogen, which you don't know, -6 is equals to 0. You now have that this is nitrogen is equals to, when +1 cross equals and it becomes -1. Then when -6 cross equals and it becomes what? +6. So -1 plus 6, or we can also arrange it very well, 6 minus 1, that will be equals to +5. So this is +5. Then we don't need to calculate this one itself. So the trioxonitrate 5 acid has a number of 5, because it is 5. This one has, this is 4. Look at it, 4. That's 4. 5. But let's calculate and see. So nitric acid. So this is -2 times 3 is equals to 0. Plus N plus +1. Hydrogen is always +1. So the same thing applicable here. -6 plus 1 is equals to 0. So N will be equals to 6 minus 1. So this is equals to +5. So I said +5. So this was our answer.